the complete lesson, right? So this is a summary of the lesson, the Lahore attack, right? Now just remember everything with the lesson, right? You just keep on memorizing everything. The Lahore attack. By Kumar Sangakkara, right? So this is based on a true incident that happened in 2009. The Lahore attack happened in 2009 at Pakistan, Lahore. Sri Lankan cricket team visited there, right, in 2009 to play 2 test matches, and this happens at the second test match on the 3rd day, right? And based on this story, right, Sangakkara makes the speech, the famous speech, Colin Cowdrey's lecture. In 2011, right? Here, this is where our lesson begins. Our lesson starts with this, with his speech, right? So for his speech, he uses this experience. Now Sangakkara has 2 experiences. Okay, keep in mind, Sangakkara has 2 experiences. One experience is his experience in Sri Lanka. Second one, his experience at Pakistan. This is the parallel Sangakkara talks about, right? So his experience in Sri Lanka was that according to his own ideas, expressions, he says he had a normal life. The life was relatively normal, right? There were occasional explosions, right? There was a war zone, right? For 30 years, people had to avoid shells, bullets, grenades, right? Everything. And this was compulsory for their lives, to save their lives. So Sangakkara had no experience in Sri Lanka about this particular condition. මේ ගැන සංගක්කාරට idea එකක්, experience එකක් නැහැ. For 30 years, people were engaged. මෙතන 2 parties, මේ war zone එකේ ඉන්න parties දෙකක් ගානේ කතා කරනවා. One party protecting the motherland, right? And the other party trying to survive geographical circumstances. Right? Made parties දෙක තමයි engaged in the war. Because of them, there is a war. For them, avoiding bullet shells was imperative for their survival. But Sangakkara says, I had no experience. I had no real experience. I was fortunate. During my life, I never experienced violence in Sri Lanka firsthand. So he has never experienced violence in Sri Lanka. And he says that was before 2009. So 2009, he gets the real experience at Pakistan. Then Sangakkara understands this situation. So they had to face this terrorist attack. Right? They had to face this terrorist attack. And they were injured. Right? They were shot at. Grenades were thrown at. So he gets a real war experience. He gets a real war experience. Now Sangakkara has parallel experiences. Right? So Sangakkara uses the situation in Sri Lanka to compare his experience in Pakistan. Right? Now he feels the real mortal fear. He understands what the mortal fear is. He understands how to survive from all these shells, grenades, bullets and everything. And now he has the experience of the pain at war. How painful when a person is shot at. How painful and the experience of the injuries of the colleagues. Right? තමන්ගේ experience එක තමන්ට බුලට් එකක් වැදුනහම ඒ pain එක ඊළඟට members ලා team members ලාගේ experience එක ඒක දැක්කහම මේ fear, firecrackers going on like firecrackers, then මේ death කියන එක එන්න ලං වෙනවා. Right? Bullets start to hit the bus, then bullets penetrate the bus. Right? Now starts hitting. Now death is sure. Right? Like that way, step by step, he understands everything. So now he gets the real experience of war. The experience of people for 30 years. He gets within a limited time, right? For a limited time period, for let's say about 15 minutes, he gets this experience, right? 15 minute experience, 30-year experience. That's the difference. So from this 15 minutes experience, now he can understand the situation of the people who face this situation for 30 years. Now he has a new respect for them and awe for them. For their selflessness. They are fighting to protect the motherland. So now Sangakkara gets a new respect for them. Now these are the two experiences, right? Now up to that point, we have completed. Now Sangakkara is in Colombo. This is the lesson, right? You have the lesson here. Right? Now, 30 years experience, that's for the soldiers. 15 minutes experience for Sangakkara. Right? See the difference. Now, this experience and this experience, that means the soldier and Sangakkara meet. Okay? ඕක තමයි මෙතන වෙන්නේ. මේ experience දෙක එකට මුණ ගැහෙනවා. Right? Experience දෙක එකට මුණ ගැහුණාම we'll see what their ideas are. Right? The soldiers both have the same experience, that's right. Right? But it's different. Sangakkara is not a soldier, he's a cricketer. But the soldier who experienced this every day, 24 hours, into 7, into 365, round the clock, right, for 30 years. They experienced this, 15 minutes. These two experiences meet together. We'll see. A week after our arrival in Colombo from Pakistan, I was driving about town and was stopped at a checkpoint. Right? Sometimes you may not have any idea about these checkpoints. Right? ඔය යුද්ධ තියෙන කාලේ මගුලන්ට වීඩියෝ එකක් කෙව්වා. වීඩියෝ එකක් ඇති බලන්න. මේ සංගක්කාරගේ ස්පීච් එක තියෙන එකේ ඒකේ මම දාලා ඇති අර explosions. Right? දෙහිවල train එක blast කරපු එක ඊළඟට central bank එකට ගහපු එක ඒ වගේ incidents දෙක තුනක් දාලා ඇති. Right? ඒ වගේ explosions නිසා there were checkpoints. Right? When you enter Colombo, there may be about 2-3 checkpoints starting from the Colombo city limits. Right? ඒවට ඇතුල් වෙනකොට මිනිස්සු ඔක්කොම බස්සනවා. බස් එක චෙක් කරනවා, බෑග් චෙක් කරනවා, මිනිස්සු ඔක්කොම චෙක් කරනවා. ඒ checkpoints. Right? So those are the checkpoints. I was driving about town and was stopped at a checkpoint. A soldier, 30-year experience, a soldier politely inquired as to my health after the attack. So how are you? How are you getting on? How are you after the attack? Are you okay? I said I was fine and added that what they as soldiers experience every day for 30 years, their experience. We only experience for few minutes. Right? Soldiers experience this thing every day. But we experience only for very few minutes. But managed to grab all the news headlines. So Sangakkara and the cricketers became the breaking news. CNN, Al Jazeera, BBC, Reuters, Associated Press, everyone. Indian channels, Sri Lankan channels, all over the world. Every channel broadcast this attack. Right? So they became the breaking news.